Away from that, all state House of Assemblies are established according to Section 90 of the Nigerian Constitution. It is headed by a speaker and its members, called honorables, each elected to represent the specific needs of their local constituencies. In Delta State, the Assembly has 29 members representing different constituencies of the state, saddled with representation, lawmaking and oversight function. The present Assembly, led by Right Honorable Emomotimi Guwo, has passed over 20 bills with 3 accented into law.
Working in the House of Assembly, I've been able to work with my people. First, I've been able to establish with my people the school farming. It has become very imperative that young people also know, even in the primary school and secondary school level, understand that they also have the capacity to make food available in their different homes. So it became very imperative for me to go have a very critical stakeholders meeting with schools to see how we can make our schools better, to engage the young people, make them participate in planting, and then watch them. They will watch their crops, all that they have planted, grow before their very eyes, which is happening in Oshimili South, primary schools and the secondary schools. And I've had meetings, critical meetings with critical stakeholders in education, like I have done, part of the projects I are doing, to also engage the teachers to find out what the problems are, because the teacher have taken this on her time to bring out the best from that child. At the end of the day, God takes the glory. But most times we don't remember the role the teacher has played in forming the character of the children. They helped in forming our character. They helped in bringing us to where we are today. So having meetings with them, to encourage them, even if we don't give them more money, but let us appreciate the good work they have done in our lives and the life of the children that are with them. And the relationship I have with the teachers in Oshimili South. I've also had critical meetings with the critical stakeholders in health. We have primary health centers in Oshimili South. I've had meetings with all of them, and then identify that few local wards do not have primary health centers, like Ward 8, Ward 4, and we have new environs like across the summits, Aqua 4 across the road safety, Bonsac, all these places, 74, many of these places need primary health center, which we have also raised the issues, and also need primary.
She also spoke on roads for these developing areas in Asaba, installation of street lights and the capture of Oko Road by the federal government in its budget.
We identify that we have many roads, especially across the express, that needs attention of the government, which we have also raised. And you know that in the last budget, the government have 1 billion naira miscellaneous to attend to some of the issues in every local government across the state. So you have 25 billion, 1 billion attached to one local government. So today I can tell you that part of the roads that I have raised, see the road from Ezene to St. Bridges up to Ibuzo Junction at Idunwe. The road is ready now. Today the Odozobodo road through technical will soon start the construction that has been awarded. And people will ask, so many people have raised the issue about the road in Obogonogo across Omudaike and Obosowe. And I said to them that at the point that contract was awarded, when I followed up, we found out through the contractors that in Obogonogo, that Obogonogo junction, they were ready to go continue with the construction. But in between, down 50 meters down, they found out that they had loose soil. And that loose soil has to be attended to and make that place a very hard concrete. If not, if it is covered that way, it means that in no time, the place will sink. That means more money again coming from the government. And then I'm sure you will notice that in some places they are fixing street lights. Some of those street lights are also coming from the states and then from NDDC and all that. We are following all that. And then I am from Oshimili South, and Oko is my constituent. So, and for many years we've had issues of the road in Oko, and it became obvious to me that Oko Road is not just Delta State Road. Oko Road is also a federal road, because most of the foods we have in Oko ends up in Abuja, and I'm sure some of them enter the villa because we have a lot of food there. And so it's not going to be all Delta State affair because it's part of the state. So by June this year, working with NDC and some other people, the budget for Oko Road was fixed at the national, and I came back to report to some of my leaders that that Oko Road will be in the national budget, and it is my prayer that they will commence work anytime soon.
Earlier, the chairman NUJ Delta State, Comrade Churchill Oyowi, had set the ball rolling with expressing confidence in Bridget Anyafulu's ability to represent her people in the assembly.
We believe that you have what it takes to engage with meaningfully. Here we show concerns. So we want to hear from you how you have been doing representation, how you have been doing lawmaking, how you have been doing oversight as a lawmaker over the years. You are a strong personality. Besides being a lawmaker, you are every other thing that amounts to impacting society. So we want to hear from you in brief.